In this video, we're going to be exploring how to listen to your body and how to recognize early warning signs of fatigue. One of the things which is really important to me as a practitioner supporting people on their fatigue recovery journeys is firstly to ensure that someone is stable on their recovery path, that they're not booming and busting, that one day or 1 week they're doing a lot more and then they're crashing and then they're recovering. Having that stability is important. We then want to be on a gradual path of improvement. We want to protect that path of improvement. And then yes, we want to look at how do we accelerate that path of improvement. But we want the recovery journey to be stable. That means that we need to be in tune with our body. You can't push your way to recovery. It's not just a case of your mind saying, right, I'm going to do, 5 minutes or 10 minutes more every day or week, and then you just push through. That's how people crash. And so we need to really learn to listen. We also ideally want to be getting to the end of each day, having created a little bit more energy than we've spent. That means that we're building up our energy reserves. It's a little bit like someone who is coming out of debt, then they get to the point of being at zero, and then an unexpected bill comes in and they're back into debt again. They need to have enough resources, enough reserves that they can use their savings. And so recovery is about partly creating more energy than you spend, paying off that debt, and then building up your resilience by building your energy reserves. And that means we need to be able to listen to our body. I remember the first time someone said that to me when I was on my fatigue recovery journey and thinking, which bit do you want me to listen to? Do you want me to listen to the fact that I feel physically exhausted, the fact that I feel slightly wired and irritable, like I want to go and do something? Am I listening to the fact that I'm bored of not doing things? Am I listening to the fact that I've been invited to go and do something that I really want to do, but I'm not sure if it's going to be too much? It's a little bit like being sat at a committee meeting and there's 10 people sat around a table and someone's advice is, well, listen to what people say, but they're all saying different things. So we have to learn how to decipher the different messages from our body. I'm afraid to say that part of the best way we learn that is by trial and error. We think our body is saying we need more rest, we do more rest, then we don't sleep that night. Another time we feel like our body's saying do a bit more, we do a bit more and we crash. But then we learn to decipher the delicate differences in those messages. It's one of the reasons why I'm often not overly descriptive in terms of plans of what people should be doing, shouldn't be doing, because you have to learn to listen to your own body in the process. I did a video recently on this channel exploring the different types of tiredness. I really recommend you check out that video. That is one piece of a framework of understanding, is it mental tiredness? Is it physical tiredness? Is it emotional tiredness? Is it environmental tiredness? The resolution to different types of tiredness isn't always the same. So again, being able to recognize what's going on and what's likely to be helpful in response. If we can build a really good line of communication between us and our body, that we can listen to it, we can recognize what we do need and what we don't need. It's not just supporting us at this next stage of our healing recovery journey, but it's also really important post-recovery in terms of preventing getting ill again in the future, because you're actually in tune with your body. And when you listen to your body, symptoms don't need to keep escalating until we act in response to them. So what really helps us is firstly, turning our attention towards listening. We then need to avoid going into an anxiety pattern about what we discover. We may need to calm our system in response to how we feel. And then figuring out what we need. Having a good, consistent daily routine can also help, because we don't go too far away from what we know is our manageable foundation. But then over time, as we get stronger, of course, we want to bounce those boundaries and grow our capacity. But our body is telling us we can do more. It's not that our mind is just trying to demand that of our body. To learn more about how to listen to your body, do check out my book, Decode Your Fatigue. I give you a framework not just to decode your fatigue, but also to map your pathway towards recovery. I talk specifically about how to listen to your body, how to do what I call bouncing the boundaries as energy starts to increase. And then do let me know in the comments below this video, what helps you listen to your body? What are some of your body's early warning signs that you're pushing too far, too fast, you're doing too much? Let me know in the comments below, and I hope this video has been helpful.